I'm really excited to see the Wonder Woman. I'm excited to see the Wonder Woman movie directed by Patty Jenkins. It's a DC movie presented by Warner Bros. Suicide Squad and Batman vs Superman got mixed reviews. They didn't do as well as Warner Bros. Wanted them to, and so I'm a little bit concerned that maybe Wonder Woman will go along with that path of being not as great as we wanted it to be, and I'm just a little scared because it looks amazing so far. I love Wonder Woman. Now I don't read the comics and stuff, so I'm not actually too familiar with her story, but I'm excited to see what she has to offer. I love the actor Gal Gadot. I hope that's how you say her name, but and I also love how they're going back in time to World War One. And I just thought that was an interesting twist because she was first introduced in Batman vs Superman in the present time, and now her story is going back into World War One. So I'm kind of curious to see how that connects with Batman vs Superman. But I guess my main concern is that I'm excited to see it. I want to see it, but I'm also scared that it's gonna be like another DC flop or something. So I'm curious to know what y'all guys think. Are y'all eager to see this movie, or are y'all just thinking I
love Wonder Woman. I have also not read the comics. I've also tried really hard to avoid any and all trailers and anything like that, because I think at this point in my life, I do that with all movies. I want to be surprised because most movies tend to be predictable nowadays. It happened to me with the new Beauty and the Beast movie. Love what Wonder Woman stands for, what she represents, and not just because she's a woman, but it just in general, the whole being a role model for lots of people. So I'm down for it.
I'm sorry to what does she represent?
For me, it's just strength, it's resilience, it's persistence and power. And because I'm a female, that I can relate to that because she's a female. So it just shows it in a female perspective versus, from a male perspective with the masculinity and strength and all of that.
I'm more of a Marvel person myself.
Same here.
I'm not too happy with what Marvel's been doing these days in a lot of things. Especially with their comic books. And I don't know very much about Wonder Woman. I mean, right now I'm looking at a poster across that my girlfriend put up of her Rosie the Riveter style.
You have to show us the poster. We can't see it.
Do you want me to show you? Yeah. Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So I'm excited I want to see this movie. I haven't seen any of the other recent DC films, but I do want to see Wonder Woman right now, mainly because I'm curious, because I didn't think that she had a not aging thing. I don't know if Amazonians don't age or whatever, but
yeah, I'm wondering, is she immortal or something?
Yeah, how does she get from World War II to present day without getting any older?
I'm not really worried about continuity. I'm probably not gonna see it. But if I were, I would view it as what it is. Now, this, to my knowledge, this is the second superhero film in recent memory that is a period piece. The previous one was Captain America from Marvel that you guys, are aficionados of, and quite frankly, it sucked. It was really bad. It started, really. The original Captain America, the first Avenger.
Yeah, you don't like it?
It started. It had a good starting in the 10-20 minutes. Shifting cultures, how American values were way back then, how they are now. But I digress. Focusing on Wonder Woman, when I saw the premiere trailer, I was like, oh my god, this is so bad.
Have you never met a man before? I mean, what about your father?
I had no father. I was brought to life by Zeus.
Well, that's neat.
Are you a man?
You're a man.
Yeah.
It just had really bad vibes. But when I saw the second trailer, I was like, because to me, when you see the second trailer, it doesn't seem like, are you a man or it was actually like it was sort of like cowboys versus Indians, where you have warriors with bows and arrows, and then you have others with guns. So in that sense, I was like, okay, this might be a war that I could invest in. But then I see her in the actual war. It looks cool, but I have a hard time imagining anyone dodging bullets with just their cuffs.
I mean, I'm sure there's a good explanation for that. I mean, Captain America's got his shield that can.
Wonder Woman also has the shield, and the thing is that people laugh at Captain America's shield as well. I'm sorry. I'm just not into the whole. I've grown out of that phase. 15 years of superhero movies is a lot. I remember I was like really excited for Spider-Man 2, and that was great.
Tell everyone to hang on! Break it down! Any more bright ideas? I got a few.
I see that in the new movie they've got like a whole Chris Pine's in there, and it looks like they're gonna try and shoehorn a romance in. And I'm like, why? Yeah, like because I don't think in the comics that I don't know. It just seems like she tends to stay away from getting romantically involved with too many people, and I don't know that. I mean, I haven't read.
Yeah, I have not read the comics, but I did watch Justice League, and you had Wonder Woman on it, and she was super hitting on Batman.
Anyway, why are we always talking about my love life? What's going on between you and Diana?
Nothing. She's a respected colleague.
Uh-huh.
I don't have time to pursue a relationship. My work is too important to allow any distractions. Diana's a remarkable woman. She's a valued friend. She's standing right behind me, isn't she?
Don't let that stop you. Keep digging.
Based on what we've seen so far, do you think this can change the trend of bad DC movies, or do you? And this is also the first female-centric movie, because Black Widow never got her movie, and the last anti-superhero movie that, to my knowledge, was Catwoman, like way back when.
Yeah.
So do you think that this can work? Because the future of female superheroes kind of depends on it.
Well, I hope it does.
I say we get that amulet away from him first. We'll split up and sneak behind him. The Lantern can do his thing, but no mores. Why? Because it's stupid. I guess I'll go with Clark. Unless I should go with you. Whatever. I'm fine to go with Diana.
So Bruce and I are good to go?
I changed my mind. I'll go with Bruce, and John can go with Clark.
Whatever.
What's with them?